south of Williams, Ash Fork is where you cut down.
By Lake Powell.
No, west of there. We're west. We're northwest of Phoenix. Near Cottonwood. Cottonwood's like a half hour away. Sedona's a half hour away. Kind of in that region. It's a neat part of the country. It really is. We have yet to explore much more of Arizona because we get over there about once. Oh yeah, yeah. Already furnished and ready to go. Yeah, I'm on that countdown now. It feels good. Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Brian, I know that Alex is speaking. I didn't grab his name tag. He'll probably sit in the audience and then just come up to the podium. But Michael's not coming tonight, so that's why I set you there. Okay. Who? He might. I didn't bring his. He generally will sit there in the audience, so. Or you can move your water and your name tag over if you don't want to sit right next to Scott. I don't care. Scott. So that's not normally how Alex does it, so. They always have a pre-meeting. They're my. I have one commissioner. Our vice chair is actually out. 4 commissioners tonight. And they're not gonna. I thought the Cleveland, right? I thought they were gonna just take it, but not looking good, is it? Oh yeah. They're still. We figured with so many continued, they wouldn't need more than 50 minutes to discuss anything going on. So it should be a short pre-meeting. Yeah, so we have our commissioners, sometimes the city attorney, depending on what the issues are. The director of development, who's also the planning commission's secretary, technically. I'm the clerk. our city planner, Scott Webb, will sit next to him, and then our city engineer is Brian, who's already here. How we represent, I guess, so. Yeah, twice a month. Yeah. That was before my time. And actually, are you talking about traffic? Oh, okay, and then he'd be the one. If you also want to speak to the commission, filling out the white card is always good, because then staff can give you some input too. Oh, that's right, there's no staff report for number 1. Hey. Still in that little room. They do a pre-meeting in D. Oh, here they come. Oh, no, they've always been in there. Anywhere from 15 minutes to a half hour before the meeting. Yeah. Yeah. Here they come. Thanks. Hello. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, fine.
Good. I'm good, thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good, Larry. Thank you. As long as there's no changes to the conditions.
How are you?
I'm great, sir. How are you?
Phenomenal.
Good. I would expect nothing less.
How you doing?
All right, I'd like to call this meeting of the June 8th, 2016 Planning Commission meeting to order. We have roll call, please.
Yes, sir. Chair Wilson.
Here.
Vice Chair Kurth is absent. Commissioner Huber.
Here.
Commissioner Porter.
Here.
And Commissioner Dew.
Present.
Thank you.
All right, if you please rise for the invocation and pledge of allegiance led by Commissioner Huber and Dew.
Heavenly Father, help us do our very best this day, not by worrying about whether we are right, but by doing the right thing. May we understand.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible. I have to speak up. The mics don't seem to be
They seem to be quiet.
anything up.
All right. First order of business is the approval of minutes from our May 11th, 2016 meeting. I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
So we have a first by Chair Wilson, a second by Commissioner Dew to approve the minutes of the May 11th Planning Commission meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So those minutes have been approved with Vice Chair Kurth absent.
As a matter of housekeeping, if you wish to speak to a matter before the Planning Commission, if you please fill out a little white card and give it to the Secretary, I would appreciate it.
It's not, I was just yelling.
All right, agenda item number 1.
Thank you, Chair Wilson. Item number 1 is case PLN 15-00035. It is a continuance request for a proposed zone change and site plan to allow for a 98-room hotel located at the northeast corner of Mariposa Road and Talpa Street. Staff's requesting a continuance to the July 13th meeting to allow time for the applicant to complete their hydrology study so the engineering department can condition the project.
Good. I'll go ahead and open up public comment in regards to agenda item number 1. Is there anyone wishing to speak to that item? Hearing none, I'll go ahead and close public comment, and I will make a motion to continue this item to the July 13, 2016 meeting.
Second.
I have a first by Chair Wilson, a second by Commissioner Porter to continue this to the, I just missed July?
July 13th.
Okay. And all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And so that will be continued to July 13th with Vice Chair Kurth absent for the vote.
Agenda item number 2.
Thank you, Chair Wilson. Item number 2 is case PLN 16-00002. It is a proposed continuance for a site plan to allow for the development of a phased medical office campus. This is located south of Smoke Tree and west of Amargosa Road. Similar to item 1, this project needs a little bit more time to finalize the hydrology study. We're requesting a continuance to the July 13th meeting.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and open up the public comment for agenda item number 2 if anyone wishes to speak to this item. Seeing none, I'll go ahead and close public comment. And I'll make a motion to continue this item to the July 13th, 2016 meeting.
Second.
So I have a motion by Chair Wilson, a second by Commissioner Dew to continue this item to the July 13th Planning Commission meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So that will be continued to July 13th with Vice Chair Kurth absent for the vote.
All right, moving on to agenda item number 3.
Item number 3 is case PLN 16-00008. It is a tentative parcel map with an environmental exemption to allow for the creation of 2 parcels from one existing parcel. This is located at the northwest corner of Mojave Drive and Elevado Road. The applicant, which is Victorville Housing Trust, is requesting this proposal that would split the 26-acre site into a 20-acre parcel that's intended to be developed as an elementary school at some point in the future. And there would be a remnant parcel roughly around 6 acres that would front Mojave Drive. Staff finds that it complies with all development code requirements. There was one additional add-on that the Planning Commission should receive. We have received one comment from a neighboring property resident that was requesting a block wall. Staff would advise that the proposed or future proposed development of the elementary school would go through a site plan and conditional use permit, so the Planning Commission would be able to analyze the any type of fencing or walls at that time. With that, staff supports the proposed parcel map as conditioned.
Very good. Any questions for staff? And I'll go ahead and open up public comment for agenda item number 3 if anyone wishes to speak to agenda item number 3. And seeing none, I'll go ahead and close public comment.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to move that the project be categorically exempt under Section 15315 of CEQA and adopt Resolution P 16019 approving case PLN 16-00008 subject to the conditions of approval.
I have a motion by Commissioner Porter, a second by Commissioner Dew to approve this project. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So that has been approved with Vice Chair Kurth absent for the vote.
Agenda item number 4.
Thank you, Chair Wilson. Item number 4 is case DEV 15-00008. It is a municipal code amendment with an environmental exemption to establish new development criteria for residential specific plans and plan unit developments. Staff is requesting a second continuance to our August 10th, 2016 Planning Commission meeting. This will allow staff to continue discussions with the Building Industry Association on this proposal. Also, with some of the add-on materials was a letter from Carlos Rodriguez from the BIA. They're also supportive of a continuance at this point. So staff would recommend a continuance to the August 10th, 2016 meeting.
Good. I'll go ahead and open up public comment in regards to agenda item number 4. If there's anyone wishing to speak to that item. None, I'll go ahead and close public comment. I will go ahead and make a motion to continue this item to the August 10th, 2016 Planning Commission meeting.
Second.
I have a motion by Chair Wilson, a second by Commissioner Porter to continue item number 4 to the August 10th regular meeting of the Planning Commission. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So that will continue to August 10th regular Planning Commission meeting with Vice Chair Kurth absent for the vote.
All right, in compliance with the Brown Act, it is necessary for the Planning Commission to make available time for members of the public to address the Planning Commission on items of interest that fall within the Planning Commission's subject matter jurisdiction. Please limit the length of your comments to 3 minutes. Is there anyone that wishes to speak to the Planning Commission? Seeing none, I'll go ahead and close public comment. Move on to agenda item number 5.
Thank you, Chair Wilson. Item number 5 is case PLM 15-00041. It's a request to modify conditions of approval for a previously approved tentative parcel map on property located at 17450 Silica Road. The Commission may recall at their January 13th meeting, they approved a parcel map for the site that was located at the prior glass plant. It was conditioned with a requirement to install the street improvements along Silica Road that included the sidewalk, pedestrian bypass, and lighting within a 2-year period. The applicant is requesting that 2-year period be struck from the condition. The engineering department is also supportive of that. As recommended on your memo, we ask that you approve condition 13 as it is proposed currently, with the elimination of the last sentence. Engineer Brian Dingler can explain more on that.
Since the recommendation is to have a street improvement construction agreement that would defer the improvements, we don't need the last sentence in there, because the last sentence would require them to post security, like a bond. And when we have the deferred improvements, they do not post the security. So it's just a clarification. We don't have both, the security and the deferred improvements. It's either one or the other. And since they're deferring the improvements, we don't need the security. So that last sentence really should be deleted.
And at some point, if there was development there, that would possibly kick in, and then they would have to do the improvements?
That's right. Whenever there would be another development, then it would come back, and we would have an opportunity then to condition it to install the improvements.
Questions for staff?
Talking about the last sentence in
Yes, on the last sentence on number 13.
I'll go ahead and open up public comment for agenda item number 5. If anyone wishes to speak to agenda item number 5. And I'll go ahead and close public comment. I'll go ahead and make a motion to the Planning Commission approve the following modification to condition of approval number 13 within Resolution P-16-001 to exclude the last sentence of said agreement shall be the time of the completion of the improvements shall be within the 2 years of the date of the approval of the map. That will be struck.
I have a motion by Chair Wilson, a second by Commissioner Huber to approve the changes to condition number 13, previously approved by this commission on January 13th, just to remove the last sentence in condition number 13. And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? So that has been approved with Vice Chair Kurth absent for the vote.
All right. And agenda item number 6.
This item is for information purposes only, so.
Question on item number 6. All right. At this time, it's an opportunity to provide for the planning commissioners to present items of interest. Order?
The only thing I was going to ask about the water release on the golf course. They it released a pump, and the water was going down in a nice river this morning, flooding one area. I thought in our drought conditions, it didn't look very good.
I don't know why. I do know that they've been testing the
They've
wells.
been working on that
the
pump
water wells.
that is right there.
Sometimes they have to flush them, so there's
Okay.
excess water. I don't know if that's
probably
what
was
happened.
because
but-
they had pulled the pipe completely out of the ground. So
okay.
maybe they had to flush it.
Yeah, maybe.
Closing comments? I don't have a closing comment, but I do have a commentary. Dancing off Muhammad Ali. I just want to be clear that I saw Muhammad Ali as an icon of the world. He visited the high school, which
Thank you. Commissioner Huber? And I just wanted to give some commendation to the Public Works. I was driving up La Mesa day before yesterday and saw a big water spot develop in the middle of the street. Water. Gave a call to Public Works, and they were out the next day, and kudos. All right, so I'll go ahead and close this meeting of the June 8th, 2016 Planning Commission meeting to our July, what's the next one? 13th, 2008, 2016. Yeah, that one, that date.
Whatever.
Oh.